Light it up. This is the Blunts and Sports Podcast. Whatever you're doing this morning, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that it's on. And at the Blunts and Sports Podcast, and let's talk sports. Today we're going to talk a little bit about all the college football games that happened over the weekend. Get into a little bit of basketball. And that'll be it for today's episode. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. And let's get into it. Yesterday, unfortunately, in the great state of New Orleans on New Year's, there was a tragedy that happened. There was a guy that ran into an open crowd in a vehicle, injured multiple people. I think like six people lost their life just in a senseless acts of violence. And because of that act, the Georgia and Notre Dame game was canceled yesterday due to the fact of what happened out there in New Orleans. So we just want to take a moment of silence for all our sports family to remember the victims that lost their life on that day, New Year's Eve, the first day of 2025. What a tragedy to think about. Condolences to the family, everybody, the victims in this tragic loss. We are with you here at the Blunts and Sports Podcast. Let's take a moment of silence to remember the victims that we lost in this tragedy. Thank you. Now let's get into it. There were some good bowl games this weekend. Starting with Tuesday, there was a good game. The Rely Quest Bowl. It was hosted Alabama and Michigan. Michigan came in as ranked as the 11th team in the nation. But they end up losing this game to Michigan, to our little brother, 13-19. Michigan defense, Precious Milroe all day as Wolverines beat the number 11 Alabama 19-13 in Rely Quest Bowl. Louisville and Washington, they went at it in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Louisville ended up winning that game 35-34. South Carolina and Illinois, they went at it in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Illinois ended up winning that game 21-17. South Carolina was the favorite. They were ranked number 15 in the nation coming in. Great defensive team, but unfortunately, Illinois was just a little too much for them. The next game on Tuesday, December 31st, was the Kinder's Texas Bowl. It was LSU. They hosted LSU and Baylor. LSU ended up getting that game 44-31. And in the last game on Tuesday, it was Penn State versus Boise State. Boise State was the third team in the nation. Penn State coming in at number 6. This was the college football playoff quarterfinal at the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. Penn State ended up winning that game 31-14. All right, guys. Yesterday, Wednesday, January 1st, Ohio State and Oregon Ducks, they went at it at the college football playoff quarterfinal at the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl. And Oregon came in as the number 1 team in the nation. I think they were 12 and 0 or 12 and 0. No losses. They ended up taking a loss to the Ohio, the greatest team in college football in the nation. I was telling you guys, we had to win this game. We had to come out and be aggressive. We had to start fast, and we had to end fast. And I wasn't going to lie. This game had me nervous coming in. If y'all been watching the previous episode, I've been saying that, Ryan Day will probably be done coaching if Ohio State was to lose this game, or if they were to, not go far in the playoffs. But they got their revenge on their opponent who beat them. So it's such a great thing to see. Jeremiah Smith, he was ballin'. Jeremiah Smith, he had 7 receptions for 187 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest was 45. Will Howard, he had 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Oregon, they stumped Ohio State. They stumped Oregon 41-21. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're moving on to the next round. And in the college football quarterfinal at the Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. It hosted Texas and Arizona State. Texas ended up winning that game in a close one. In 2 overtimes, 39-31. Let me just say, what a great season for Arizona State. One player that is on the radar, definitely for sure, is Cam Scatterboot. He's the running back for Arizona State. What a talent. He's aggressive. He's everything you need in the running back. He's just a great guy, man, running on that field. But unfortunately for them, they got their hearts broke 39-31. In Texas, we'll be moving on to the next round. And the last game for the night, which was unfortunately postponed but will be played today at 4 o'clock, is Georgia and Notre Dame. The college football quarterfinal at the All-State Sugar Bowl at 4 o'clock today. Make sure you tune in to see how that goes. Hopefully Notre Dame can pull the win off today. And in basketball, the association, the Pistons and the Magic went at it last night. The Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball. They end up winning 105-96. Let's see who was balling. They said Jaden Ivey injures leg in 4th quarter in Pistons victory over the Magic. Caldwell Pope for the Magic. He had 21 points. 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 for 6 for 3. Jalen Suggs had 24 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. For the Pistons, Jaden Ivey, he had 22 points, 4 assists. Kay Cunningham had 19 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And the Detroit Pistons, who are 15-18, get it done over the Orlando Magic. The Wizards and the Bulls went at it. The Wizards ended up getting that game, 125-107. Poole scores 30 as the Wizards beat Bulls 125-107. Let's see. Zach LaVine, he had 32 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound, 3 for 8 for 3. He was balling. Jordan Poole, he had 30 points, 2 assists and 3 rebounds, 6 for 13 for 3. He was balling. And the Washington Wizards get it done over the Chicago Bulls. The Pelicans and Heat, they went at it too as well. The Pelicans end up losing that game to the Heat, 108-119. Hero scores 32. Adebayo nears triple-double. And the Heat never trailed in 119-108 win over the New Orleans Pelicans. Tyler Hero was in the news recently during the Heat and the Rockets game. There was a scuffle between him and Amir Thompson. And I think Amir Arsar, one of them, they're twins. But they had threw Tyler Hero on the ground like a rag doll. And just a whole thing ensued. You know, we keep talking about just sports in general, about teammates and just respect for the sport. You know, and I just keep seeing it, man. It's just a bad look. I don't know if they do it for ratings, if they do it for likes, you know, because, you know, the NBA's been down in views. So hopefully this is not in an attempt to try to raise things or to try to get people back to attention. So we'll see how things go. But Hero, he didn't worry about that. He had his boxing gloves on tonight. He had 32 points. 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He was 5 for 12 for 3 for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trey Murphy, he was balling. He had 34 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds, 5 for 15 for 3. But unfortunately for the New Orleans Pelicans, who are 8-18, they lose to the Miami Heat. The Knicks and the Jazz went at it. The Jazz end up losing that game to the Knicks, 103-119. Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart helped the Knicks beat Jazz 119-103 without Jalen Brunson for their 9th straight home win. Let's see who was balling. Let's see here. Let's see. Colin Sexton, he had 25 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns, he had 31 points, 4 assists, and 21 rebounds. He was 3 for 6 for 3. He was balling. Mikal Bridges, he had 27 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound, 2 for 5 for 3. And the Knicks get it done over the Utah Jazz. We have 4 more games left in the association. The next one is the Raptors and the Nets. The Raptors end up getting that game 130-113. Scotty Barnes scores 33 points. Quickly has 21 in his return as a Raptor. As Raptors beat Nets 130-113 and snap their 11-game slide. Let's see who was balling. Was it Cameron Johnson? Hailing from North Carolina, he had 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He was 3 for 5 for 3. D'Angelo Russell, in his debut, he had 22 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Scotty Barnes, he had 33 points, 5 assists, and 13 rebounds. He was 3 for 4 for 3. Isaiah Emmanuel quickly from Kentucky, he had 21 points, 15 assists, and 4 rebounds. Scotty Barnes, he was balling. And the Raptors get it done over the Brooklyn Nets. The Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets went at it last night. The Mavericks, unfortunately, didn't score 100 points. They had 99 to the Rockets 110. And the Rockets get it done over the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, he had 16 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Klay Thompson, he had 16 points as well, 1 assist and 5 rebounds. He was 4 for 8 for 3. Jalen Green, he had 22 points, 5 rebounds, 0 for 3 for the 3. Sengun, he had 23 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the Houston Rockets get it done over the Dallas Mavericks. The last 2 games for the night are the Hawks and the Nuggets. The Nuggets end up getting that game 139-120 over the Atlanta Hawks. Nikola Jokic has a triple-double as Nuggets roll past Hawks 139-120 for a 3rd straight win. Let's see who was balling. Trae Young, he had 30 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. He was 4 for 10 for 3. Nikola Jokic, he had 23 points, 15 assists, and 17 rebounds. He was 1 for 1 for 3. And the Nuggets, they get it done again over the Atlanta Hawks. The last game for the night is the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings end up winning that game 113-107. Let's see who was balling. Paul George, he was balling. He had 30 points, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds. He was 4 for 7 for 3. Tyrese Maxey, he was balling as well. He had 27 points, 7 assists, 3 for 10 for 3. For the Kings, Malik Monk, he had 20 points, 6 assists. He was 0 for 5 for 3. De'Aaron Fox, he was balling. He had 35 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds, 2 for 4 for 3. And the Kings get it done over the Philadelphia 76ers. Once again, we thank you guys for liking, subscribing, doing everything you have to do to keep this channel going. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for staying active. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend that it's on, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.